Good morning, this is JHS Weekly. I'm Samantha Walker.
And I'm Nathan Goswick.
Next Wednesday is Dapper Day.
Be sure to look your best.
On April 7th, Joplin voters will be able to decide if 2 historic schools should become 1.
JHD's Zoe Baker shows us how a school bond issue will address safety concerns and overcrowding.
The Joplin School Board is introducing a bond that will combine West Central and Columbia Elementary Schools to move to a bigger school. Superintendent Dr. Melinda Moss says that it will help with safety.
And those issues are in terms of the structural integrity of the building as well as traffic, the proximity to heavy traffic areas, and so first and foremost it's school safety issues.
And for voters in Joplin wondering about their taxes, Dr. Moss says they're not going up.
Our bonding capacity is such that we are able to generate $25 million toward this project with a no tax increase bond issue. So we're not asking our voters to raise their taxes with this question. It's just simply permission to extend our bonds to generate the funds necessary to take care of our most aged and problematic campuses.
The bond issue will also affect Kelsey Norman. It will remove a modular unit and will add an addition to the school. Todd Taylor's daughter goes to Kelsey Norman, and he says he's all for the bond issue.
The bond issue, I mean, it's one of those things that we got to think about not today, but tomorrow. I mean, if we just left everything the same, we'd be fine right now, but what about the future?
Taylor says even if you disagree, it's important to vote on the issue.
I think people need to come out and vote to say that we care about our community and we care about our kids. And I mean, it's one of those things that's going to make a difference for our future. And that's what this is all about. If we don't do something now, it's going to be a bigger issue down the road.
If the bond passes, the district plans on demolishing Columbia, and they're exploring options for West Central. Reporting for JHD, I'm Zoe Baker.
I'll be interested to see if that gets passed.
Me too.
Come support the Sport of the Arts programs. They're performing their 2020 program for friends, family, and community members this Friday, January 31st, starting at 8 p.m.
This event is in the gym at JHS Admin Building. The parking lot is in the south side of the building on 10th Street and Pearl Street.
Missouri weather can be unpredictable, and it's a tough decision for school administration to cancel. So how did they do it?
JHD's Stephanie Bolanos takes an in-depth look of how they make this tough decision.
Most students wake up and love to hear that there is going to be a snow day, but who makes that decision and how do they go about it? Superintendent Dr. Melinda Moss makes that decision, but how does she do it?
And we check the roads and tap our brakes and see how slick it is, and we also pay attention to ground temperatures and again, which way is the radar going, when is it going to hit, and then also what's the forecast for later in the afternoon when we know that our kids will start going home. So there's a lot of things that go into making that decision.
Dr. Moss wakes up at 4 in the morning and tests the road out for herself. Isabella Hurl is a senior and doesn't envy Dr. Moss's job.
I think Dr. Moss's job is difficult because she has to go out and check the weather and stuff before anybody else comes to school, and if she does anything wrong, she could put kids' lives in danger. It's important that she calls off school when it needs to be called off.
And Isabella says she looks forward to Dr. Moss making the call of no school.
Typically on a snow day, I will definitely sleep in because hearing those sweet words, it's a snow day, the perfect time to sleep in. And then after that, there's a lot of snacking and reading. I like to spend time just relaxing.
Although students get excited over snow days, they eventually have to make them up at the end of the year because students are required to attend a certain amount of days in the year.
Well, the most important policy is the inclement weather, just attendance policies, and what do we do about makeup days? And we always want to err on the side of caution when it comes to safety of our student drivers and our school buses.
So far this year, Dr. Moss has had to make that decision to cancel 2 days, but more could be coming if Mother Nature has her way. Reporting for JHD, this is Stephanie Bolanos.
You know, Nathan, I honestly wish we had more snow days.
Me too.
Be sure to purchase a yearbook by February 15th to save $5. Student recognition ads are also available until March 1st.
72 more yearbooks must be purchased before we can post all of the winter season pictures to Flickr. Buy one soon so we can post all of the pictures.
Auditions for the spring musical Beauty and the Beast are February 10th through 12th after school in the auditorium.
You must sing a previously selected song from the musical for auditions. Please pick up an audition music from Ms. Trotnick in room A125.
This has been JHS Weekly.
Have a great week.